Hi, I'm Chua. I'm a singer-songwriter, musician, and artist. I studied in LaSalle College of the Arts and I picked up fine arts painting at that time. I graduated with arts management degree, the diploma in fine arts painting and a degree in arts management. And on the side as a hobby, I was mainly doing music, and eventually by the time I graduated, I started music as my first foray into the arts. And now I work more in music, still in music, theatre as well as dance. So I first started out in 2006, so that would make it about 15 years. What I love about my job is that it's never a down moment in all ways possible. At the start, it was very exciting, and then you always get lull periods. I have a lot of independence and autonomy when it comes to creating my own lifestyle. However, I can't fall asleep on the wheel or else nothing happens as well. So in many ways it's similar to being an entrepreneur. You make your own destiny in this. So it comes with a lot of risk as much as reward. And when it comes to what I want to communicate with my art, I try not to premeditate what I want to say, because most of the time I'm actually formulating what I really feel when I'm writing. But there are times where I have something I want to say, and with that in mind, then a lot more curation and editing, or rather, I think sometimes the job of a songwriter is to distill a sentiment. So then the whole time I'll be thinking about how do I distill this emotion or thought, and then it will come out. So the first 5 years of my career is probably one of the most challenging periods. Although I was off to a very good start of being signed by a US label and having some viral success at the start, I probably didn't make any money from music for the first 5 years. So I think the need to believe in yourself is extremely important, to be confident of the things that you bring to the table, and holding dear to what is important to you all the way is extremely important. My creative process is very non-linear. There is no actual formula to it. So sometimes the music comes first, sometimes the lyrics comes first. Sometimes I get like a mental block or inspirational block, which I think is quite common for a lot of artists. So then I lean back on a lot of like technical exercise, like writing exercise that would help me. And sometimes writing prompts really help as well. So just sit down and try to just creatively write with prompts. So I wrote a song called Mouse Deer off of my record Letters to Ubin, and I wrote this album while I was living on in Pulau Ubin for 4 months in an old kampung house without electricity or running water. And during that time, I was able to discover what I call fruitful idleness, where being productive is important, but productivity for productivity's sake is not. And I think it's pretty important to sometimes be still and sometimes idle to be able to center yourself. So during that time, I wrote that song with that in mind, and I hope that others could actually find that stillness within themselves. So if you're interested in being a musician or an artist, I think the first thing I would recommend is try being one. So work on your craft, create some songs, get good at what you do, be the unique you, and work on the technical aspects that make you uniquely you. And after that, it's extremely important to plug into your music community that's interested. I'm sure you'll be able to find lots of like-minded other people, and you might be able to find comrades, people that are willing to work with you eventually down the future. And when you have all those two things, commit to it. Sometimes things might go wrong, but it's extremely important to give it a good run before you decide and reassess whether you like doing this, if you want to keep doing this, does this make you happy, and always ask yourself, why are you doing this?